Hi traders, this is Mike Hamilton from TradeEasyway.com. It's the 22nd of October and looking at the market for the week ahead. Dollar index, not particularly clear. We had these reversal bars down here, sharp move to the upside, but we finished way down below the highs of the week. You can see that it reflected in the weekly chart here. We had a reversal bar last week, but bear in mind we had a new low and a close above this week. New low last week, close above this week. So looking for further strength. I think the dollar can get right up to 79, possibly even 80. There's the major resistance up there, just above 80 at 80.4. So 79.94 is the 50 EMA. I think we could wind up there. We're coming off the bottom of the RSI here, but it's going to take a lot of push. This is oil. The reason why I'm looking at oil straight off the dollar is because if you've got a dollar that's potentially quite strong and oil is also strong, so you've got a convergent relationship rather than a traditional divergent relationship, this is going to cause a lot of problems, particularly in the UK. We've got a very weak pound here, so if we've got the oil holding up high and a weak pound, this is really going to hit us at the pumps and hit our production costs in the industry. But look at this reversal bar on the weekly chart. We're open and closed under the 50 EMA. So let's hope for the UK's sake that we can push down here. The 8 and the 20 are crossing, but the fact we've got a reversal bar under the 50 EMA and a lower high up here should see this moving down. But it's very much stuck in a wedge. We really need to get a decision here. The market's only just literally shutting, that's why we've got some movement here. But if we start to close above 82 and we see further strength and we break up here, that really is going to cause problems for the recovery. Equally, if we get below 80, then I think we'll move right down to 75 over a week or so, maybe or more. So let's just watch that oil. Gold is suffering as a result of that strong dollar. I think we're going to come down and see 1300 here. It's a reversal bar and engulfing bar, but we're still, look at this, we're so strong. We've still got RSI on the weekly, and we're still above the 8. So a move right down here to 1271 is still just only down to support, nothing more than that. So let's see, and certainly if we get any reversal bars down here, I would look to go long oil. ES, S&P 500 futures. So we've closed above yesterday's price action, cancelling out a potential reversal bar so far, but it's still quite toppy, and that weekly bar is quite indecisive. So I'm looking to see if we get reversals in the daily, then to see if we can come back down to 1150, say. The Nasdaq, on the other hand, is still very, very strong. 2100 is a good finish. We're not quite the 127 extension yet, so we could easily get up to the 127 at 2111 and possibly even further. Currencies, still not a lot setting up. I've done very little swing trading this week because these markets really are poised. On this US dollar CAD daily, beautiful big buyers bar, pulled right back below the 50 EMA, and here we are just closing on the 50 EMA with the 820 crossing, and there we are. We've only just managed to get above the 80 EMA here, but I think we get back to 1046, which would be just above this 200 EMA. So I'm looking to buy a pullback here. You're literally going to have to buy a breakout here. Put an order in the book for just above here for 1027.70. You're going to have a stop right down there, 1021.89, to see if we can get back up to this level here. But it's looking pretty strong. A little bit indecisive. Ideally I would have preferred a stronger close up here, but the weekly is looking good. Not a lot else setting up. I have been watching this one, Euro Aussie, but look at the weekly, very sideways, very indecisive. I'm not going to trade that. Euro pound has been doing pretty well. Looked as if it was going to sell off on this RSI setup up here, but just retested the 8, held this 87.40, and we're back up to 88, 85, 82. So very nice going. 3 good solid days but not going to buy it up here. It is extended to the 8, so but a very strong weekly. I think pullbacks will be bought because the euro is holding up. Not a great chart there. Indecisive up here, but the moving averages are coming across. So we could see if we can start to get above 140, then we can start to continue this trend line. Just watch out if we close below this 8 EMA though. But a lot of selling. Retest the 20, sideways action. I think we are possibly going to come up here, but a close below 139, look for weakness. A close above 140, look for strength. In the meantime, with that chart holding up, this pound is very weak. We seem to be closing just on the 50 EMA, but we're under the 50%. So basically, if we can start to get a break above 157, then I would go long and try and get up to at least 158 plus. But look at this weekly; it's very bearish. It's a very heavy bar. It's engulfed 3 weeks of trading. So the more likely scenario is a pullback to 157.50, and we could roll over. I think we're just waiting for these moving averages to cross, and we could roll over. But we need to close either side of this bar in the early part next week to decide. But the fact it's held to 50 is strong. So yeah, if we start to get closes above 157, I would look for a pullback to go long and see if we can get back up to these highs. But the minute we get a close below 50, I would look for a short. That's it. Hope that helps. Email with any questions and talk to you soon.